Hello there, boys and girls. Doofuss Dingle, Mega Genius here. How are you today in the land of confusion and the gateway to the gods? Did you have a good morning? Did you drink your denial tea to make your vision warm and rose-colored? Do you know what land you are living in according to the good book? Or do you need to take a bath in denial water to clean off any truth that might be sticking to you, making you feel all grubby and unclean? Denial water will do that for you, you know. You don't want to feel uncomfortable. You don't want to feel unclean. You got to get rid of that truth. Bothersome. Now, I don't want you to stretch out your minds too far, or get those several brain atoms going too fast. Your head might explode. It might cause more damage than good, so always have your denial tea right nearby so you can grab it real fast. You know, it's a proven, known sedative. Puts you to sleep, makes you dream beautiful dreams, calms your soul, quiets the waves so there are no tsunamis going on in your brain. Did you witness the inauguration? Did you? Well, the 57th inauguration for the United States. Interesting number. 5 plus 7, of course, equals 12, the number of divine perfection. Well, we could say the end of something, too. Could it be possible that President Obama is the very last president of the United States? Did you ever think of that? He is our 44th president, and 44 is 4 times 11, and 11 is a most interesting number, you know. It means disintegration, confusion, subversion, and undoing of what was before. In other words, the subversion and the destruction of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, of the total undoing of the foundation of a nation, of change, of progress. It's very interesting that the book of Revelation, you know, that holy book that nobody really wants to believe in, but it mentions the number 4. Here it is, Revelation 18:6. I looked it up this morning. Yeah, you know, Doofuss does a lot of reading and a lot of study. You know, being a mega genius is not easy. It's very difficult. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she has filled, fill to her double. Well, 2 doubles, of course, equals 4. Obama is the 44th president, or double-double. Do you think it could all be by coincidence? Is it possible? Could that other dimension be trying to warn us of something? Could America actually be on the verge of something horrific? Is that why the sun is acting so anomalous? Is that why we are entering into a time of climate change and severe weather? Is that why we are having all of those earthquakes worldwide? Is that why we're having all of these volcanoes and sinkholes and rifts developing the world over and under the seas? Is that why some lands are rising and islands are coming up out of the ocean while other lands are being inundated by ocean? I mean, you really gotta wonder what's going on, don't you? Why, just the other day we had 10 volcanoes all at once begin to stir. Unprecedented, unheard of, never seen before. It's the new normal. Yeah, it is. Maybe we could all say magma rising. It seems that all things are converging. All things are accelerating. They're all coming together. It really is undeniable. That is, unless, of course, you're drinking your double dose of denial tea, which I highly recommend if the truth really bothers you a whole lot. Did you ever consider that the Holy Book actually, in fact, did come from another dimension? A dimension where time and space do not even exist. a dimension of the unknown, a dimension that can witness the entire span of all history and all the future, and it can be all seen at the same time. A place where you could actually see the beginning and the ending of everything that happens in the bubble of time and space that is Alpha and Omega. Could that be the reason why the prophets of ancient times were so accurate? Like, well, 100% accurate? Well, there's only one way that Doofuss can figure out that that could be true, only one. They were given the future before it ever happened. Boy, that's a mind bender. That would make any scientist sweat while he attempts to get his mind around that one. Wow! That makes those brain atoms really speed up. Of course, it's much easier to just ignore all of it. Makes you feel better, gives you calmness, and allows one to sleep through the night undisturbed. However, you might want to consider all of this, just perhaps, and what it really does mean for your own personal level, and then again, maybe you'd rather not. Yeah, maybe you'd rather go out to your swimming pool and dive into that denial water and swim around a bit so you can come up and feel much better, and you can go cook your brats and drink your beer and watch the Super Bowl or all the other things. You know, someone once said, a general I think he was, that the art of war is diversion. Do you suppose it could really be happening that the American people are being diverted? Do you suppose that could actually be? Well, you might want to think about it. This is Doofuss Dingle, signing off. Take care of yourselves, boys and girls. And by the way, you might want to be watching the skies.